Hey guys, I'm coming back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to an episode of my intro series, where we take a look at different intros throughout the last 25 years of Madden. And today we're looking at the no-name team, the Houston Texans, who back in Madden 2002 sadly did not have a franchise. So, yeah. Now, obviously, that would change very quickly as they were an expansion team. And now we do have the Houston Texans, and they have been through a lot, I feel like, in the AFC South. The AFC South in general is kind of a boo-boo butthole division, if we're being honest. But, hey, it is what it is. But back in Madden 2002, they didn't have any actual names on the players. All they had was jersey numbers, and that was pretty much it. And also, look at the crowd in the background, man. We've come a far way since 2002. Now we got Madden 2005. And I'll be honest with you, the Texans might have the best intros of any team in Madden. I didn't realize this. Like, their intros throughout the years are freaking dope. And I've done, like, I think 7 or 8 teams so far in this series. 1000%. Texans are the best. Like, they just have some really dope intros. So, and also we are going to see the Reliant Stadium over the years as, unlike other teams, does not change pretty much. It looks very similar throughout the whole entire life cycle of this, video game series. Now, I will say again, they do have names in 2005, which is awesome. I think they became a expansion team in 2002, 3, one of those years. So now we're going to Madden 2006. This is a lot better graphical wise. You got Andre Johnson. You got David Carr, which is Derek Carr's brother. Looks freaking amazing. And again, like I said, I was not expecting to see such good animation intros for the Texans, especially over the years from, I would say, when they started to like 2015. I wasn't expecting to see such good intros, but hey, if you're a Texans fan, apparently EA Sports had you back over the rough struggles. But next one right here, we have Madden 2007, which Madden 2008 is the best intro sequence, period. But I think Madden 11 is kind of getting up there. Like 2008 so far, this whole series has been the champion. It's been really holding down the fort. But for somehow, some way, Madden 11 has been like a sneaky, underrated competitor coming up through the ranks and actually really freaking good. So Madden 11 might be the move in the end throughout this series, but 2008 is hard to beat because you're going to see in a second, 2008 does have the intro sequence of actually showing the players, which, again, such a missed opportunity. They didn't show off the players in any other Madden. But, like, for example, you got Marquise Colson, right? Shows off that guy. Shows off Chris McAllister. Deuce McAllister, not Chris. Chris was a Raven. We got Henderson. Wasn't even going to try to say his first name because I had no idea who his first name was. You got Drew Brees. And that showed off, 4 players. Now, if your team doesn't have any good players, it won't show off anybody. But if your team has good players, like, for example, the Saints had good players here, they got 4 players to be shown off. The Texans here are going to get 2 players who would eventually, 23, become Arian Foster. But this is not Arian Foster. Are they going to show off Andre? Okay, they're going to show off Mario Williams. I'm pretty sure that's Mario Williams. No. I'm right. We're talking about 2007, 2008? Yeah, Mario Williams. Let me not doubt myself. Someone's going to doubt me in the comment section down below. I just know it. Somebody's going to be like, that's not Mario Williams, bro. What are you talking about? But I'm like 75% sure that's Mario Williams. Then we got Madden 2009, which is arguably the worst Madden of all time when it comes to intros because all Madden 2009 is a 15-second, hey, look, this is the outside of the stadium. This is the inside of the stadium. Now let's get into the game. That's all Madden 2009 is. It is the shortest sequence in human history of any Madden. It is just, hey, let's get right into the game. Then we got Madden 10, which kind of shows off the fans. The fans don't look like, a horror story come to life, which is nice. We got a little comparison between Matt Schaub and Kurt Warner. As much of a comparison as we're going to get for those two guys. We got Larry Fitzgerald, and then we get right to the coin toss. Madden 11, again, very similar. Nice little intro sequence here. Love Madden 11's intro sequence. Shows off the fans and everything. Does go ahead and show off fans getting snacky snacks as well, which is awesome. Then we, of course, do go ahead and show off Peyton Manning versus Matt Schaub. Pretty cool. You got a Peyton Manning intro. I try my best to randomize the teams when I'm playing against them, when I'm doing these intros, because a lot of times in older videos, if you saw, I record these in bulk. So a lot of times you'll see like a lot of the same teams. So I've been trying to do it a little bit different, kind of try to mix it up a tad bit. And for the most part, it's working out pretty well. But again, sometimes I might be playing against the Colts in every single one of these intros. Not the Colts, but especially if it's divisional, yeah. Anyway, so this one is Madden 12, which really shows the outside of the stadium. And it's Madden 12 because you see cheerleaders, you see a run-out props, and you also see this bad boy right here, which honestly, we have not seen this in any other Madden so far, intro-wise, that we've done on the channel. Obviously, there are other ones. The Vikings have one as well, coming soon to the channel. But we haven't seen any from our perspective yet for the ones that are currently in the game. Then we got Andre Johnson. We got Shabby Wabby, Matt Schaub. And these face scans in older Maddens are so freaking bad, but it's so funny to look at. If you look at any face scan in older Maddens, it is so horrendously bad. But I love them. But again, we have Chicago Bears versus Texans here. Then we got... Sorry for the quick cut, guys. I had the same game twice. So I had Madden 12 twice. So this is Madden 13 now, as we are going to do that quick cut. I apologize for that. But keep in mind, for the rest of the Maddens, we are doing Madden 13, 25, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 24, and 25. That's our sequence for this. And again, we skipped some Maddens because some Maddens, the intro really wasn't anything different. So why waste your time when the intro is pretty much exactly the same as it was in the previous Madden, right? So this is when they started showing off the announcers more, and oh man, it's fun. Fun times. And when I say Madden 25, keep in mind I mean Madden 14. It's weird, but I don't want to say Madden 14 because then someone's going to comment down below and be like, Madden 14 wasn't a thing. Yes, but we also have Madden 25 nowadays. So, it's the whole, hey, Mom, I want Madden 25. We have Madden 25 at home. This is the home Madden 25. So yeah, we got Cowboys versus Texans. The Battle of Texas. Is that a thing, Texans fans? Did they say that? The Battle of Texas? I feel like there's I don't know, because the Steelers versus Eagles, that's somewhat of a thing. I feel like when you're in the same state together, there has to be something. Like the Commanders versus the Ravens, I think it's the Battle of the Beltway. Browns versus Bengals, we don't really have anything, to be honest. Again, we are also the same division, though, so that's also a thing. Like with the Ravens, Commanders, they're different conferences. Then you have the Eagles, Steelers, they're different conferences. You have the Texans versus Cowboys, different conferences. It is actually kind of weird how the Bengals and the Browns are in the same conference. Because Chargers, Rams, same state, different conference. Why are we the only team that has the same state but different conference? And even the Jets, Giants. Wait, hold up. This is actually truthful. Okay, I don't know why that's the case, but fun times, fun facts. Bengals, Browns are the only team in the same state that have, or who are in not only the same conference, but the same division, which is weird. But yeah. Anyway, we got the ride-out prop yet again. This is another factor we're going to see over the years of the Texans is the quarterback's going to change over and over and over again. Yeah, finding a franchise quarterback's not for the weak. Took us forever for the Bengals to find Joe Burrow, so get it. It's not fun. We had Andy Dalton and a bunch of other quarterbacks, but anyway, we got Andre Johnson, we got Jonathan Joseph, and then going ahead and going into our next one here. I always love Madden 16 because it does give you this intro right here where it's like the players walking through the locker room, and it gives you that little cool factor. Also, the refs get more involved in Madden 16 as well, so that's also another W. But we got really, actually, lifelike looking announcers here. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess they put the budget somewhere. When we complain about gameplay all the time, they got to give us something, and that something is kind of this. Madden 17 does show off the inside of the tunnel, which is kind of dope. We also have a run-out prop as well. Of course, with the mascot and the players in the background. Is that Brock Osweiler? Oh, don't tell me that's big boy Brock. Yup, that's the Osweiler. That's the $70 million mistake that the Texans went ahead and, gave to to Brock Osweiler. Fun times. Next Madden on the docket here is Madden 19, which is the first real PC Madden. So we're now into not only next-gen consoles, but also PC consoles. So PC Madden's situations. I don't know. Words are hard. Anyway, we got the Commanders versus the Texans. Obviously, at the time, this was not the Commanders. It was the Redskins, but now would be the Commanders. And again, Madden 19, man. Madden 19 does kind of go hard with this. But I feel like if you have a lot of great players, EA does kind of go extra with it. I love how they showed Shane Lecter, the punter, running out, bro. The punter getting love. And then you got J.J. Watt, which, let's be honest, one of the greatest of all time. Absolute animal. Monster. We got Madden 20 here versus the New York Jets. I should start doing all these intros against the best teams because that's when you get the best intro. When you go against a boo-boo team like the Jets, you're not going to get a good intro, I don't feel like. I mean, because they can't give a good intro for a freaking Jets team. What are you introing? The fact that Sam Darnold was a bust for them, but not a bust for other people? Got DeAndre Hopkins. It's after the Hopkins trade. We went from the Cardinals to the Texans. I also think this is the Deshaun Watson era with Houston, which was so short-lived. And then the Brownies just make that huge mistake going ahead and getting him. Which, I think the Browns owner just recently came out and said that they made a mistake. So, hey, you took the L, and now you got to live with the L. You got to sleep in the bed that you made of the L. That's also the Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. Let's go. See, that's how you get the good intro. You get the Sam Darnold seeing ghosts intro. Now we got Madden 2024. A beautiful Madden indeed. The CJ Stroud versus Russell Wilson. Okay, that's Jarrett Stidham. I don't know why Jarrett Stidham is like the quarterback for Madden 24. Because I'm pretty sure that was the Russell Wilson era. I didn't watch Brandon Perna go through living hell for nothing. But yeah, That's the CJ Stroud, man. Which I will say, I got kind of hook, line, sinker on the CJ Stroud Express. I thought he was going to be the best quarterback moving forward, like, out of all the quarterbacks. And he definitely did not have a great sophomore season. Had a very good slump last year. But I think he'll still be a great quarterback. I still have him in my top 10. But after his rookie season, I was thinking he was going to be top, like, 5, top 3. But didn't work out. Anyway, guys, make sure to like and subscribe button down below if you are indeed new. If you guys would like to see me do a different team, tell me down below. Keep in mind, I do have a playlist now on the channel of all these videos. So if you'd like to go in the playlist on the channel, it's actually on my front page. If you did go to playlist, you can go to the front page of my YouTube channel, and you can see all the different playlists. So see you guys in the next one.